Hi guys, it's Sebastian with Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great. I'm back with another video for you today, and today I'm going to go ahead and review Fahrenheit Le Parfum by Dior, so please stay tuned. So you probably saw my review for Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum. This was probably about 2 years ago now. I picked up this bottle in Paris on its first day of release back in 2014, January of 2014, and I've been a huge fan of it. As you can see, I've got a little bit left here, and I just ordered a backup bottle of it, and I really love it. Since I'm a fan of the Fahrenheit line from Dior, and also Dior Homme and Dior Eau Sauvage, and especially their Parfum releases, I wanted to re-review them since they no longer are available. So Fahrenheit Le Parfum was launched in January 2014. The nose behind it is Francois de Machy. It's a flanker to the original Fahrenheit that came out in the late 80s from Christian Dior. And Christian Dior's Fahrenheit is one of the most popular men's fragrances. It's a love or hate. There's a lot of people that don't like the gasoline or petroleum type note in the fragrance. And I tend to like that one, but what I was wearing in the late 80s, early 90s is not the same as what it is now. So when this was launched, I immediately fell in love with it because of the awesome, boozy, leathery quality. So what do you get from Dior's Fahrenheit Le Parfum? It's a very delicious scent, and it's actually very comforting also. It's not only violet, because that's the main note in the line of Fahrenheit fragrances, but this one is very leathery, it's also very boozy, and it's also very vanilla. Those of you that like vanilla, I think are probably going to like this fragrance by Dior. Vanilla is very comforting to me, and I just love the way this one works with my body chemistry. If you're a fan of the original Fahrenheit, you might probably find this a little too different, but I think it's an awesome flanker of the original. It's basically the original fragrance, as I said, just without the dirty notes, and with a lot more potency and a lot more longevity and a lot more projection also. If you smell it, you're gonna smell the DNA of Fahrenheit in this fragrance, but it might be different. There's a little bit of anisey, licoricey thing in there also, but it's mostly Fahrenheit just amped up and toned down with the dirty notes. I love wearing this stuff in the winter. Fall, winter, maybe spring also, I think are the best times to wear this. And I also love wearing Fahrenheit Le Parfum during the holiday times because it's got that comforting factor about it. It actually gives me a relaxation sense. It just kind of, makes me a little more comforted. Performance-wise with Dior's Fahrenheit Le Parfum, I do get a solid 9 to 10 hours with this one. It's a beast of a fragrance. In fact, all three of the Dior men's fragrances, Eau Sauvage, Dior Le Parfum, Fahrenheit Le Parfum, I get really excellent performance out of the three. They're just made to be worn and to last a long time. And the fact that this is also very delicious and comforting even makes it a little more interesting than it ever was. Now, I wish the original Fahrenheit smelled and performed like it did back in the late 80s, early 90s, but unfortunately it's not. It's actually a wimp now. Even though it's still a great scent, I think it's a wimp, but I'm glad they released Le Parfum from Fahrenheit because it gives me the original changed a bit, but performance-wise it's actually what the original Fahrenheit used to be, and that's what I love about this fragrance. It's a killer fragrance. It's a really good one to have. Do check it out. I think you'll really like it. The unfortunate part about Fahrenheit Le Parfum is it was never released here in the States. It didn't get an official release, so immediately after some time went by, it went to the discounters and folks were buying it from the discounters. And I think slowly but surely people are finding and discovering that this is actually a great scent and one that they should have in their arsenal. So do check it out. Guys, that's pretty much it for today's review for Fahrenheit Le Parfum. As I said, these reviews are just because I love these fragrances so much. I had done them before and I wanted to get them back up on the channel because I love these fragrances. The three Dior men's releases so much. Please write your questions or comments below, like this video, share it, If you want to pick up a bottle, I'll have a link in the info box, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.